And thanks for joining us for the second hour of 360 tonight, a special Saturday night edition. President Trump is spending a considerable amount of energy on his first full day of his presidency, focusing on the size of the crowd at his inauguration yesterday. We'll have more on that this hour, but we begin with different crowds, the ones protesting Mr. Trump and his policies. They were bigger than even the organizers expected. This is the Women's March in Washington, that's what it was called today, where a massive crowd of women, men, and kids of all ages and races and beliefs stood together. It is a scene that played out in cities around the country: Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, many cities in between, in Denver, Memphis, Nashville, and hundreds of cities, large and small. Masses of people gathered, rallied, marched for, they said, for women, against racism and homophobia, for unity. It wasn't just in the United States. Nina Dos Santos tonight reports.
We will not be silent!
Across the globe, they flooded the streets, young and old, women and men. From Berlin to Barcelona, Sydney to Mexico City, protesting the politics of America's new president and urging him not to turn harsh rhetoric into reality.
It was a sad day yesterday. I was at Barack Obama's inauguration 8 years ago, and yesterday was just a completely different feel, and I don't want that for my daughters. I want a much brighter, more loving future for them.
We're afraid of the bigoted rhetoric that is happening within America transferring to Australia and becoming normalized and legitimized, and we don't want that to happen.
Between the signs and speeches, slogans of solidarity.
I am a feminist. Show me a feminist.
And a sea of pink knitted hats. In Britain, even the pets had a message, and women's rights were top of the agenda.
People think of it as a zero-sum game, that if you take more equality, it diminishes somebody else's. A lot of men, as a lot of women, understand that the opposite is true, that gender equality is better for everyone.
I'm here to stand up for equality and against bigotry and hatred. I'm here to show that we can be angry, but also funny.
This may have been a women's march, but it was also about so much more. Here in London, people took to the streets despite freezing temperatures and stayed on them for hours to make their views heard. Their message to the new US president: we may not have been your electorate, but your decisions will affect the whole world.
I'm here, Amnesty International is here amongst all of these thousands of other people, because we're concerned that rights that are being fought for and rights that we have been used to are under attack now. So it is hearing President Trump talk about immigrants, Muslims, the way that he talks about women. It is our concerns and our worries about that.
Worries that are being echoed the world over as Donald Trump takes his place in the White House. Nina Dos Santos, CNN, London.